We are. Hi everybody, this is Random Terry here, coming back at you with a video.
And Miss B.
And Miss B. Yes, I was going to say that.
Sorry.
I'm not used to saying that at the beginning of my videos because I'm usually here doing them by myself. Did that come out? I don't know. So what we have for you today
Is we have a rundown of some natural or some face cleansers that Terry has got from Temu. She did hers and I did mine. We each used them and we gave a report on them.
we're reviewing them
We're reviewing them.
and maybe comparing them a little bit and letting you know what we found. All right.
Okay, I'll let you start. Or do you want me to start?
Well, you start since we're going by the
Okay.
ones that you have on your thing.
Yes, I have notes.
I have not as good as notes as she does.
Okay, first one was the Naturals Vitamin C Facial Cleanser. It had a nice flip dispenser. It's easy to read instructions.
Yes. And they're actually in English. Which is a help.
It had a nice orange smell. That was a plus.
I did like the smell of this one pretty good too.
Now, I didn't know how to word this. This is, I wrote in my notes, this is, it did not foam up. It was very creamy, and a dime size amount seemed to get creamier as I applied it in a circular motion on my face. So I guess it's a foam, but when you don't have your glasses on, you can't tell what it is.
Yeah, you just feel.
So, but it just
Feel your
just
way
kept
through it.
getting, you know, creamier and creamier or whatever. My skin felt soft and supple, and there was no visible change to my face, and it didn't turn like orangey or
Her face
white
didn't
or-
fall off.
Yeah, it didn't fall off.
That's one
And,
requirement of these.
and
That
as to
your
the-
face doesn't fall off.
That's always good. As to the ingredients, I'm not a chemist, but it looked like the normal array of things to make one's face feel good after washing with it. So I couldn't really tell you about the ingredients. Now, Terry will tell
She
you.
took notes. My notes, I like this one. That's basically because one thing, the smell got me. I love that smell. But another thing is, I believe this came in a box that said it was like, wasn't tested on animals. And like no parabens, I think, and none of the bad stuff in it, and mostly natural. And I don't know, and as like I said before, written in English, so we could read it. But I do like the flip top because when you're washing your face and you have the cap and you want to put this down, you don't want it to pour out all over the counter or wherever. You can just flip it closed, and that's a convenience basically. But I like that.
It is handier.
Yeah. And it smells good, and it doesn't, after I washed and got out of the shower after a little bit before I put cream on, it didn't feel drying. So yeah, and I didn't notice a foam, really, a sudsing foam, whatever.
Just kind of, to me, foam looks like,
Like foam.
yes, but the European version of foam is,
I guess.
okay, the second one. Oh, and that one I gave it 4 stars. Okay, the second one on the list was the Rose Extract Brightening Cream. You see that? Okay. Oh, it also, okay, here you
Oh,
can,
yeah,
you can do your
okay.
demo. It also had a nice flip top, which is nice because you can kind of just crap it on, you know, like hit it on the counter when you've got some in your hand, so
Yeah.
you only need one hand. Let's see, it was easy and had easy to read instructions or directions. It had a neutral smell, and my notes were
Yeah,
eh,
because I was smelling it.
yeah, Okay, so a small amount in the palm of your hand is supposed to foam up for application. It did do that to some degree, but yeah, and once again, it's very small and concentrated foam. It was easy to apply and remove. I removed it with a wet washcloth, which is what because if I splash water in my face, I have water all over the bathroom. So actually I use a washcloth because I'm not that good at splashy. My
I'm not either. fill the sink with water and then stick my face in it. I can do that. But who takes the time to do that? Like Mommy Dearest, the scene where she puts ice cubes in her
I don't
sink and sticks her face in it to kind of help close the
to
pores.
tighten her face.
Yeah. Who remembers that? And do I have the right movie? Let me know. I don't know.
Put that in the comments below.
Yeah, what she said.
Okay, and my skin did not feel noticeably softer with this stuff, and if anything, a little drier. So I did not use that. Most of these I used 2 days. This I did not use the second day. That only got 1 star.
Yeah. I was not impressed with this either because of much of what she said. The aroma, I did not notice there was an aroma really. Or it was just like a plain soapy kind of smell, which kind of led me to think that it's not much more than a soap. Left my skin feeling a little bit dry, and I do like that kind of a top. So,
Oh, this one's next.
did you give them your stars? Yeah, 1.
Yeah,
Jeez.
1.
And every time I open it, it's gooping
Oh,
out.
and here is the third one I did. It was the BioAqua. It's that honey stuff. This is the box that comes in, and this is the stuff.
Does it say Manuka honey? Yeah, Manuka
Yeah,
honey.
the Manuka honey. Yes. I tried to do the brand name plus whatever it was. Here.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, it's not a flip, so it does make it a little harder because I was like with the lid, I have the stuff in my hand. I got the lid and I'm over there trying to, put it on there. But luckily it does not squeeze out when you put it on the counter, so it's okay that way. But like I did that time, I did wash my face before I ended up putting the cap back on. And it has a neutral smell, so it was like, meh.
On the verge of being not so nice. Neutral, basically. I don't want to say it's not so nice, but it's just...
So I put a dab in my hand, and I worked it into a lather, and then washed my face. Once again, lather is a relative term. My version of lather is more sudsy than theirs. Okay. Yes, I did actually take notes on that. My skin was a bit softer after washing, but just barely. I did notice that when using a little bit, oh, yeah, this was weird when I did it. You know how you wash your face, it'll maybe touch your lip a little bit? And my lip got a weird sensation.
Did it taste like honey?
No, it just it was almost like a numbing sensation.
Or
But
a
not,
bee sting?
No.
No.
It was almost like a numbing thing. It was like a weird sensation. It washed off right away. But I thought I'd mention that because it's like, I mean, when you wash your face, yes, someone's going to touch your lips and stuff. This gave me a weird sensation. Yeah, because all I could say, like a numbing, but not quite. But did wash off, and there was no lasting effect. And I did not use that a second day also. But I did give that 2.5 stars because it didn't make my face feel weird or anything.
Clear face, dark spots, acne. I don't know. I don't think either of us used it that long. But what basically the same as what she said. Except I didn't notice the taste, but I don't think I got it in my mouth.
Wasn't it? No. It wasn't in my mouth. It was just kind
on the lip.
Just
Yeah,
touched the outside of my lip, and it was like, and it wasn't a taste. It was like almost like I wanted to get numb or something. It was weird.
Shall we try it now?
No.
We'll be on here going.
No.
Yeah. Right, and this says the foam is rich and dense. Ha! No. Barely a foam with this too. If you're looking for real sudsy foam, it's not going to do it. And again, no flip cap for me. But it is a pretty orange cap. If that matters. So this one, did you say how many numbers or stars you gave that one?
I gave it 2.5 because
Okay.
it kind of half worked.
Right. 10 times honey multi-effect repair. I don't know what that means.
Okay, the next one on the list is the C2U. I'm going to get it so it's not glaring. C2.
Let's turn it around so they can read the other side.
I can't read the other side.
You can't read this side. You can read this side.
Oh.
And you had it like that.
All I saw was the C2U.
Right.
Okay, my bad. Okay, that's the amino acid anti-wrinkle firming cleanser. And that's cleaning and removing in one. They didn't say what it removed though, so I was kind of sketchy on that part.
Did your skin fall off?
No, no.
All
it didn't.
right,
So it
we're
didn't
good
remove
there.
the skin. It had a very pleasant light smell. Lathered up nicely in the palm of my hand. I finally realized that most of them, they want you to put some in your hand and then just work it around and get it nice lather. So
Yeah.
the funny thing is though, when you've got this nice lather in your hand, you're over here trying to scrape it off and put it, on your face. But it's like, and your hand looks beautiful. It's all lathered up, but you can't get it on your face. Anyway, let's see. Clean my face okay. But I did not notice any firming. But on the plus side, it did not over dry my skin.
Okay.
And go ahead, now I'll tell you how many stars I gave it.
Go ahead.
Oh, I gave it 2 stars
Okay.
because it was okay.
I feel much the same. Once again, foaming leather. I didn't notice much with any of these, actually. No smell, basically neutral kind of with this. And I actually thought this was kind of drying for a little bit. I believe this one I felt, if I'm not mistaken, the driest. Left me
It was
feeling.
probably that tightening.
Yeah. Oh, that was firming.
Yeah, she was getting firmed up.
That's it. And it felt dry. Like my face was going to fall off if I smiled. But obviously, it didn't.
Ta-da!
Okay. The only thing I really like about this is it's a really pretty case. A really pretty.
That's
It's a
not
really
a
pretty
reason to
plastic.
buy
No,
facial
it's not.
cleanser, though.
No, it's not.
Okay, and the next on the list is the Laniku brand Vitamin E cleanser. It had a nice citrusy scent, and the screw and cap, much like, screw and cap, which makes one think about where to put it and keep your palm upright.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why I wrote that. That was weird. Okay, and this cleanser lathers up well. It lathered up really nice. And it was very creamy, and it was, once again, easy to wash off. Most of these I did they came off real easy with my washcloth. And my skin did feel soft and supple after using. And, let's see. Yes, the palm lather, I had made notes, but I've already discussed the palm lathering, so I'm not going to go into that again. But that was very nice, and I did give that 4 stars. That would be worth buying.
Yes. But you know what? I'm going to try to find out how much these were, because I found it pretty much the same as this. Actually, this one I felt stronger fragrance
Yes.
with it. Pretty much felt the same for the most part. But if you're going to be paying the same amount for each of these tubes, you get more for your money with this one, the bigger one. Because this is 1.76 ounce. This is 4 ounces. So, yeah.
This one, though,
And
is
that
good
did feel pretty nice.
to put in a to-go bag, though.
Oh,
Some of
yeah,
these smaller
smaller
ones
one.
are good for, like, keep it in your to-go bag or your, whatever. Okay. We ready for our last one? And the last one on the list is the
Yeah, try to read that one.
Senana Amino Acid Cleanser. Okay, it has your standard screw on top. As to directions, they were not in English, so I could not read them. I used the standard method of putting a small amount, about a dime-sized piece, in the palm of my hand, and I lathered it up. This cleanser was the best yet at foaming up, and it was fun to clean with. My skin was soft and not dried out. But so I gave it about 3.5 stars. So that was high up on the list, but not as high as ta-da, that one. That's the best ever. Okay, let's see if my conclusion has been repeating what I already said earlier.
This one I found pretty similar to the other amino acid one, because I felt this one was kind of drying too after I used it.
Oh, no, see, I didn't feel that.
And I don't think I think the smell was pretty bland. And of course I didn't like the top. Get put snot in there if I don't watch out.
We're serious.
trying to remember
We're
the-
very serious.
No, we're not. I'm not anyway. Ow, just scratch myself.
I'm grinning like a monkey.
Okay.
No, I'm not
It's-
serious. In conclusion,
Okay.
they all worked pretty much. We can hold them up if we want. Okay. They all work pretty much the same. They all washed your face and got, you know, the grime off. They all cleansed my skin, so I decided to focus on the feel of the skin when rinsed and dried off. That was where the rating stars came from. The one cleanser that stands out from the rest was the Naturals Vitamin C. It was the only one that instructed you to put it on your face and gently massage in. I wanted to see if it did anything different if I put it in the palm of my hand and lathered it up like the others were instructed. It was pretty much the same as directly applying to your face. So this one doesn't matter if you put it right on your face and lather it up or not. Let me see. The more you massaged it in, though, it's the creamier it got. And to me, it seemed like the more I did it, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, like my face was all white, and it was very interesting.
I think I used this in the shower, so I didn't notice.
Oh yeah, you look in the mirror and you keep doing it, and you don't
Yeah.
use but just a teeny, like a dime size, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger. I thought, wow, you know. So
Also, this one I noticed has hyaluronic acid in it. I'm not sure if the other ones do or not, honestly, because I can't really read the small writing. So,
also says no allergens, but then
Right.
you don't know what people are allergic to, so that's kind of a,
no common allergens, I guess.
I guess that's.
So, yep, I like this one the best. I actually have another one in my cabinet in there. I like it, so I bought it before. And once again, I will try to locate the web or the links for these on Temu to put them in the description box below.
Well, it was something else, though. I thought that since that one lathered up so well, wouldn't that be fun if you just kept doing that and you just kept, you in the shower, just lather your whole body?
Just work your way down. You'd be all smooth and creamy.
But it was just getting foamier and foamier. I guess it was foamy because I didn't have my glasses on. So,
So that's our comparison, our reviews on these random cleansers that I got from Temu. So, you want to say anything? Oh, if you like my channel, please subscribe. It's free. If you like this particular video, give me a thumbs up. And let us know what you think in the comments down below. And until next time, bye.
toodaloo. Are we done?
It's not off yet. Technical difficulties.